series menu. Order by name or number, and they'll do the rest. The Atlanta Hawks upsetting the Miami Heat last night, 116-105, thanks to 53 bench points and then another 25 from Trae Young. Atlanta, now the 7th seed, they will face off against the Celtics. This one was a big surprise to a lot of folks. Shannon, what do you think is the biggest reason the Hawks were able to pull off this upset?
Rebounds. Skip, what was the phrase Pat Riley coined? No rebounds, no rings.
He did.
The Heat couldn't buy a bucket, and they couldn't get a rebound. Rebound, 63-39, Atlanta's favor. Second chance points.
Say that again, 63-39?
Second chance points, 26-6, Atlanta. Paint points, 64-46, Atlanta. Block shots, 8-4, Atlanta. Bench scoring, 53-37, Atlanta. Kyle Lowry had to go out of his mind, or this thing would have been a 30, 40-point whitewash.
40, yeah, okay. I agree.
Capela dominated the game, Skip.
Look at his numbers.
He had 4 points and 21 rebounds.
He had 8 offensive rebounds.
He had 8 offensive rebounds. They had 6. The Heat had 6 as a team. And Skip, that was really the difference of the game. You look at Sadiq Bey, DeJounte Murray, Sadiq Bey with the trade deadline acquisition.
Yep.
They got Murray in the offseason.
Yep.
And it made them a lot better because it wasn't like Atlanta shot the ball. They shot 24% from the three. They shot under 60% from the free throw line. But when you keep getting rebounds and you keep getting second chance points, Skip, well, it doesn't matter your field goal percentage because guess what? Clint Capela is just going to get the rebound and give you another opportunity to put points on the board. I mean, you need more from Gabe Benson. Tyler Hero's great. You need more from Strus. You know, you can't get 9 points out of your starter, Skip, and win the ball game. I thought Jimmy Butler played well. I thought Tyler Hero was sensational making shots. Kyle Lowry was phenomenal. He looked like the old Kyle Lowry, not an old Kyle Lowry.
Yeah, which he is.
He is. Yeah. And so, Skip, Atlanta wanted this game. They outplayed them. They got the 50-50 balls. 75% of those, you know, it's a 50% chance, but they got 75% of those balls. Atlanta, Skip, I mean, did you ever, even when the game, I think it got to like within 5 or maybe 7, I think the closest they got was 5, maybe 5.
Yeah.
I still didn't feel like the Heat, like, man, Heat just gonna do something, they're gonna come back and win this game. Mm-hmm. I just didn't feel like that. I mean, the Heat fans, they show up a little late, but they just never seem to be in the ball game.
No. Shannon Sharp. I had the privilege of getting to know Pat Riley a little when he was the Showtime Lakers coach way back in the 80s. I like him a lot. Been around Spo enough. He's a class act. He's a good man,
right.
Good heart, smart basketball coach. I think they all enjoy playing for him. Pat is obviously about as demanding as you can get from that sort of ownership / general managership position. There's a lot of pride there. There's a lot of legacy there. Obviously, LeBron helped create that legacy. Right. Dwayne Wade was the architect of that legacy.
Wade County.
Yeah, Wade County. That was as shameful and humiliating an effort by a Pat Riley, Eric Spoelstra team that I have ever seen, and it ain't even close, as you like to say. It ain't even close. I just never in my wildest nightmares thought I would see a Miami Heat team play with that lack of effort, play that lifelessly, where every shot that went up, Atlanta was like, I got this.
I'll take that.
I got this. I got this. It's like Capela's going up over Bam.
Yes.
Bam looked like he was about 5'11" last night. That was a pathetic effort by him, and he is an effort man, right? What happened to this basketball team? This is the team that took Boston to the wire in a Game 7 on that very basketball court in Miami to get to the NBA Finals a year ago. We talked about them yesterday, and I kept saying, I don't know what happened to them. They went 44-39. They still play top 10 defense, but they can't shoot a lick. They can't score the basketball. No. And to your point, Kyle Lowry comes off the bench. He doesn't start for him because he's got a knee issue. Right. It's pretty serious. He comes in and winds up playing, let's call it 33 minutes. He goes 11 of 16, 6 of 9 from 3 to score 33 points. It took that to make it less shameful.
Yes.
Like, if you don't get that from Kyle Lowry, it's the all-time disaster.
Yeah, it's about to be really bad. Skip.
It's a 40-pointer.
Easy, because he was already got up to 24, and then he hit a couple of threes and got a couple of twos, and to make it respectable. But it was about to head the other way.
Okay.
Quick.
And what was it? The Hawks had lost, I think, 9 straight games in that building.
Right.
Last year, the Heat owned the Hawks in the 5 games. It was a gentleman's sweep. But even this year, they owned them. They beat them every time this year. This should have been a wipeout. I thought it would be a wipeout, but somehow I think all the trade rumors that were swirling around Trae Young's head, I think it actually cleared his head. I think he went out and just played freer than usual.
Yep.
It's like, what the hell? I'll just go out and play basketball tonight.
Right.
And he did. He still has been horrible this year from 3, and he shot 1 of 8.
He was horrible yesterday.
Yeah, he was horrible. And in the first half alone, he had 4 turnovers, and he has led this league in turnovers since he entered this league. No one's had more turnovers. He had 4 in the first half, only 5 total, so that was better in the second half.
Because you know he's going to try. You see,
he tries anything.
You see the one behind the back to the corner. I'm like,
well, that worked.
That's what I'm saying.
But a lot of them don't work.
Yeah.
He will try anything from the logo, and he will try anything behind the back, between the legs, eyes closed, no look. He is Showtime himself. He's turned into too much of a sideshow to me at about 5 feet 11 inches tall.
Right.
And yet, again, as you said yesterday, okay, if they're going to trade him, what can they get back? Well, the point was, last night they were in the right place at the right time because they played free. They played really hard.
They did. They did.
As Trae said on TNT after the game, they're known as the most physical team in basketball. The Heat are, and so we felt like we had to match their physicality. Well, you didn't just match it. You overwhelmed it.
Yeah, you did. Skip, they had 7. Skip, they only played 9 guys. Atlanta played 9 guys. 7 of the 9 had double figures. Capela only had 4, but he only took 3 shots, had 21 rebounds. DeAndre Hunter was in foul trouble. He probably was going to be in double figures. Yeah, I agree with you, Skip. I mean, to get out rebounded like that in a playoff game by minus 24, that shows me they wanted the basketball more than you. Because to get that to have 63 rebounds, Skip, there are a lot of missed shots. You get 46 rebounds, 39 rebounds. That's over 100 rebounds.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of missed shots.
Yeah. I would like to have been a fly on Pat Riley's suite wall last night, or his office wall after the game.
Yeah.
Listen, there'd be hell to pay after that one. He wants somebody to pay for that.
But Skip, when you look at the Heat, are they really good? When you look at the players,
I told you yesterday, it feels like they're getting old right before your very eyes, because playoff Jimmy looked a little aged last night.
Yeah, I mean, he was 6 of 19, and he missed some bunnies right there at the rim. I mean, they got like 3 or 4. Right, they got 3 or 4 cracks right there at the rim. Bam. And
it was
nothing.
Proverbial lid on basket. They just couldn't get it to go in. And so Jimmy said after the game, we have to play the legit exact opposite of how we played tonight in their second chance game, their safety net game against the winner of Bulls Raptors. Okay? And you like Bulls, I think. I didn't know.
I thought the Bulls had the better record, but the Bulls go to Toronto.
They do, yeah.
Well, Baby Dinosaurs might get them.
Yeah, I think they'll probably get them.
I don't know. I'm going with Debo and Levine.
Okay, all right. I'm going to go with the Baby Dinosaurs.
Oh, you want a case? You want to do?
I'll do one case.
I saw him coming. See how you do that?
How do you do that?
I pretend like I didn't know where they played at, so you go fall for it. That's what I did.
You know, you beat me every single time.
I'm gonna get it back.
You know, I've never won a bet on this show.
I will get it.
I've never won a bet.
And guess what? We'll be dead even Stevens.
Really?
By the time these playoffs over, between the Celtics and the Bucks, and the Lakers,
okay,
I might be in the black.
Silly me. I have always liked this Heat basketball team, as aged as it might look. There's still some weird pride in there.
Yeah.
They got to be better than this. They even added Kevin Love, who still can give you some quality. He gave you nothing last night, right?
Yeah. I mean, Skip, he gave you 2 points, no rebounds, no assists. Okay. But he only played 3 minutes.
Okay, I don't know
what they expect him to do in 3 minutes.
Maybe they have to play him a lot more in this next game. But the point is, I'm not writing them off to make it as the 8th seed. Right. Well, then guess who they have to deal with?
Yeah.
Giannis, right?
Yeah, good luck with that.
Okay.
And Oladipo this injuries has robbed him, Skip.
And yet, with Atlanta, they were excited last night. I saw their staff, and they're all hugging and shaking each other's hands, high-fiving.
Yeah.
okay, you just won the Celtics, right? You just
And
won the
Celtics
right
beat
to
them
go
all three
beat them.
times.
Yeah, I know. And so what's going to happen? You'll get swept.
They get a game.
Huh? You think they'll get
They
a game?
get a game in State Farm. Yeah, that crowd be buzzing.
Well, maybe it's State Farm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right.
Chains will beat up, boots. Yeah, they get a game.
Okay. And?
That's
I
all
am
they're going to
so
get.
ready
That's all
for
they're going to
playoff
get. They get nothing
basketball to
else now.
start. Playoff basketball, nothing better, guys. All right, let's get back to the Lakers. Do you think LeBron underperformed in the Lakers' overtime win last night? Skip and Shannon mix it up when we come back.